Bienvenido a Peru. Rachel. Hi. Nicole. Oh, hola. Kevin's over there cameraing. Josh. Hola. And Sarah. So it is trip day here. I am just about done packing everything. And Sarah's waiting downstairs having herself a little, I don't know, gummy worm and Gatorade picnic, smoking a cigarette. As you can see. It is sunny out after all. ETA for leaving is approximately 3 hours before we head out to Chi-Town, and then we got a little bit of a hotel stay, wake up early, and off we go. We're about ready to go to Peru, so I've got all of my stuff here, packed up, ready to go. This is just about everything that I'm gonna need in order to travel for 2 weeks in Peru. They have arrived.
One way? Yeah, okay.
Alright, so the whole crew is here, and we are currently purchasing our tickets for the South Shore in Chicago. And then another 45 minutes or so, we'll be on our way. And then
I gotta pee!
we are on the train
John
and
cuts up and then he
snacking.
like cures somehow with some
Snackage?
oil, I think, and then he just makes the living shit out of them.
Snackage?
And they're really good. Yeah, I know. I like them. They're like $1 a bag too, like past the
Snackage?
rim.
Josh is the only one not snacking.
Oh, you trying to be? I will. I'm waiting on this. I didn't want to interrupt your
Guys,
story.
trying to tears.
You're on the diary, like, alright, we're on the train.
Yeah.
I feel so this is a problem.
I feel a little sober, so Zach was nice enough to alleviate that
Zach came through.
with bourbon.
Supplied goods.
Because bourbon. Hello.
Hello.
We are at Millennium Station, finally. After a interesting ride. Good morning. We are all finally awakening. It has begun the long day of travel. And Nicole is trying to figure out how to pour one full, very full coffee into another. She finally got it.
Morning wine.
Morning wine. I'll take some morning wine again.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you, sir. It is about
I'm proud of
5:30 here.
you. I'm proud of you.
About 5:30 here Chicago time. 6:30 our time. Everybody's brushed, changed,
Thank you.
pretty much ready to go, it looks like. And we will
So shuttle down there.
see you at the
It's
airport.
leaving in 5 minutes.
Oh,
if we want to go.
fuck. Sarah!
And Sarah got stopped by security. Sad face. What are you gonna do? Bound to happen to one of us. So now for the fun part of international travel. Paperwork. Immigration and... What? You do smell.
Like, I just want
You should probably go poop.
I can't
It smells like you can. Anyways, these are immigration and customs forms, and we all have to fill them out, which is a pain in the ass. Happy travels. officially in Peru. Nicole's back there, everybody else is way up there. There she is.
Yeah, it was.
We are currently walking through the Plaza de Armas. It's beautiful out here. I'll give kind of a pan as I'm walking. It's pretty stellar.
Hola.
Bienvenidos.
Hey.
Alright, let's not get smoked by these. And we all cross. So pretty awesome though. Lots of little shops, markets.
Ahorita vuelvo, ya tengo que trabajar.
So where are we, Josh?
We are at Sacsayhuaman.
Nice.
Yep.
And what did we find here?
We found some pretty awesome rocks.
Pretty awesome rocks.
Pretty awesome rocks.
What makes these rocks so awesome?
Well, they're each one is cut individually and they're all customized, but they fit together with absolutely no mortar and create incredibly high walls. Some of these rocks can weigh, anywhere between 2 tons and potentially up to 100 tons. And a lot of them had to be transported from extreme distances, all here, all in one piece. The tolerances between the rocks are hard to replicate even today.
Sweet.
Yep.
It's impressive stuff, eh?
It is impressive stuff. Some masterful stonework here.
Yeah. So this is our first little jaunt in Cusco after last night's travels to Plaza de Armas. And it's been a beautiful day of hiking around the ruins here. We're all starting to get acclimated. And
Coca leaves help.
yeah, coca leaves have
And
been
candy.
a great help. Good morning, peeps. We are now at Moebata. It's a mountain town. It's kind of the staging point for us. We were transported by bus early this morning around 4:30. The guide was kind of a dick, actually. Walked in and a little bit before 4:30, we were told between 4:30 and 5, kind of just scolded us saying it's too late, to which Zach replied, no, we paid money, it's not too late. And then we told him that his boss is the one that told us the time, and that seemed to change his opinion. But made it. Bus ride was wild. Kind of reminds me of when I was in Guatemala, twisting and turning up mountain switchbacks. It's pretty awesome. Now we're going to take some little transport trucks. About another half hour up to the starting point for our hike, and yeah, that's probably where we'll talk to you from. And right now we're just sitting down for a nice little breakfast before we go. That'll be that. We'll kind of pan around and show you everybody. It's a pretty big group. Just a little restaurant here, and yeah, that's about the gist of it. Gonna drink some coca tea. Nicole's putting butter and jam on a piece of bread. Yeah, we didn't sleep well. So, yeah, talk to you soon.
So here we are on our bus ride from Molepata to our drop-off location where we're going to start the Salkantay trek. We've been on this bus for a few hours today. We stopped for breakfast. It's a lot less intense than we thought it was going to be. It's a lot less cold. They're carrying a lot of our stuff for us. They give us big bags and they're going to stack it on a horse. So this is what it's like to ride a bus in Peru.
So, here we are hiking up the side of this mountain here. Reminds me of Colorado. That's Edwin. He's our guide for the trip. He is belovedly nicknamed us La Cucarachas. Is our group name. And we're earning it by not dying. Here's the group behind me.
Yeah, I mean, started at 1,000 pounds a year. Yeah. And then I went to 3,000. And then they're like, fuck it.
Pretty good mix of us.
9,000.
Ah, the view though.
And we're like, what? Hang on. Hang on. What are you doing? Yeah, so.
It's amazing.
So 40,000.
Gotta focus on breathing and walking. So, cheers for now. So, I made it a bit further. It's a snow-capped peak we're about to see, hopefully. And it looks like our base camp is at the bottom. You can see a bunch of shiny structures. So I'm guessing that's some sort of settlement there that they use. Fits the description of where we're going to be sleeping tonight. Yeah, here. Not bad. Been a long day. Guide said we still got about an hour to base camp. It's not bad. It's just now 1 o'clock. Yeah, you can't really beat that. And then some lunch. And after we've all rested, grab our day packs, which are considerably lighter. We'll hike up to a glacial lake. This is Josh. Josh is about to go into an Arctic lake. Cold?
Oh yeah.
Do not doubt that in the least. Yeah.
Worth it.
So, we're up, we're fed,
Yep.
and we're hiking again.
Yeah.
And I'm hiking with a full pack because I'm a fucking idiot. We'll see how that goes. But rest of the crew's on horses. They're having some troubles yesterday. Sarah, most altitude got to her pretty good. And then she burnt herself with a heat pack. Go figure. It's Sarah. But so she's all bandaged up and she's on her way up on a horse. And we're on our way up on foot. We'll see how much I regret my decision here. So,
None at all.
none at all. No. None. It's recording. This is Josh. This is Josh's blister.
Yeah, man, I've been walking like that for hours. It was like that, shit, it was like that before we got to lunch.
Yesterday?
Yeah.
Shit, you should have done something about it. I mean,
Should've. Didn't.
it's kind of like doing no pain.
Should've. Didn't.
Happy!
We're happy now you brought that out.
Up chin, you're missing! Look at this!
Yeah.
Oh, salud muchachos!
Salud.
Salud! Supay ko Machu Salkantay. First of all, always, it's like a tradition, Pachamama, guys.
See.
For Salkantay.
Pachamama.
Pachamama. One sip, one shock. Whoa!
All right, here I am coming down from Salkantay Pass. It's probably very windy. Rachel is just up ahead with one of our friends from Holland. And man, we took some caballos up the mountain, and it was amazing. Rather than having to walk up it, we got to ride these beautiful horses and meet up with our friends at the top. So it was an extra 100 soles. Pretty easy, no problem. That's like $30 to rent a horse for 4 hours, as opposed to walking at a steep incline. I think it's pretty reasonable to do. At any rate, we're in this fucking gorgeous valley. So I don't have my tripod with me, but I'll try my best to do a little bit of good shot taking over here once I get past this tree. All right, look at this. Isn't that fucking incredible? This river flows through it. The mountain with all the clouds over it. People coming down the trail we just came from. It's been a pretty intense trip so far. Last night was the first time we slept more than 4 hours since we left Kalamazoo. We slept like children, honestly. But about an hour away from lunch, and I'm going to be very interested in that. So we'll see you later.
Where'd the music go? We are now legitimately in the jungle. This is high jungle though again. It's not Amazon by any means. Vegetation would be a lot different if it was. However, it's jungle. I'm sweating my balls off. So, there you go. A little bit of footage. So what does it look like again?
Well, then there's
Yeah, you too?
There's the inappropriate turkey. Let me see it. I want to see it. The inappropriate turkey.
The inappropriate turkey? Nice. Nice.
It's nice.
We found ourselves here on these stone steps.
Bring it on, Loki.
Waiting.
Let's go.
Esperando.
I love the band.
How do you feel about waiting all the time, Nicole?
Oh, shit.
us?
Okay.
All right.
You got it.
Woo!
That one was quick, dude.
Yeah, it was.
That was definitely fast.
All right, my friends. See that? That is the city of Aguas Calientes.
That's the thing I love, guys. All this music is mathematical.
Good morning, all. Just arrived at Machu Picchu. Some of us took the bus, some of us ran up some stairs, but we're all here pretty much at the same time, which is nice. Just kind of cresting over, and here's the beginning of Machu Picchu. It's rainy, so I'm going to try to cover a little bit here. Yeah.
Is it good? Do it again?
No, never.
All right, time for some pictures. About to hop on our train from Aguas Calientes to Ollantaytambo, and we're just about to get on now. Other side. All right. Go Jay! So everybody's here mostly. Sarah and Josh and their newfound friend Christian are catching up. So here's the train. So it looks like inside. Zachus. What? Anything to say?
Trains?
Yeah.
I like trains.
Anything to say? Trains.
Trains. I'm Machu Picchu.
Yeah. So yeah, we got about a 2-hour ride, and then about an hour bus ride, and be at our house till hopefully around 1. So we'll check back with you in a little bit.
Train.
As you can tell, we are happy to leave Aguas Calientes. We've been here entirely too long, and there are entirely too many people here.
Too many blisters.
Yeah, way too many blisters.
In the sun?
Yeah.
It's time to go home.
Yeah.
Okay.
Agreed. Me mismo.
See you guys. We are officially back from Salkantay and Aguas Caliente. We are back in Cusco, and same howling dog is still here in Supertramp. City lights of Cusco. And it's late. It's like almost 2. And Rachel's cuddling with the dog. Sarah's soul is falling off.
Yeah.
Green room.
Yeah.
Me, the green room. Yeah.
Alright guys, thanks for watching. As always, like, subscribe, do that thing. You know how to do it, and I appreciate it. Next time we're going to be going to the Nazca Lines and exploring Cusco a little bit. Looking forward a little bit after that, we're going to be going to Belize to do a little bit of scuba diving and hanging out on Key Kulker. Actually, I'm going to be going back to Peru with another group of friends in a few weeks, so look forward to some footage from that coming up real soon. And as always, we are in perpetual planning for our trip to Kilimanjaro, hopefully in 2018. So make sure to follow us on Facebook and all the other social media things, Instagram, Patreon, we're on all that stuff. So look us up, Elmblad Media Group. I'm Zach Elmblad. It's a pleasure as always. Thanks for enjoying our trip with us. It was great to spend time with my brother and Kevin and all of my friends. It's been about a year since the trip to Peru, and a lot has happened since then. I just can't wait to keep filling you guys in as we go. So stay tuned.